Clear the scripts. So I hope you were someone of action and you started to think about and going to dealerships to try the car you want. And again, you might have just been blasting through all these to hear it first. That's fine. You'll actually find value from this anyway, but at least start to think about going to the place very soon if you're just listening to them all in sequence. And it's an easy step, so just do it. Whenever you're in town, you can just stop in somewhere, don't overthink it. Just go sit your butt in one of the cars. And now this one is about the scripting. You're going to find out I'm big into the scripts of the mind. I think these control us. I think this is really what creates our reality, is the scripts that we have inside. And every time we step up and do something bigger than what we feel is our current place, suddenly all these scripts come out of our brain. As you're about to walk into a car dealership, if you think it's something way above your level, you'll hear a chatter inside. You're not good enough. They'll know you're poor. Look at your shoes. They'll know that's not for you. You better hide your car around the parking lot. Put it way around the side. Don't let them see you. What if he notices you in town and he knows you can't afford it and you can't buy it? What if? And you hear as if somebody's attacking you. It's almost as if an enemy starts popping up and telling you you're no good. And that's the script that we want to expose. That's almost the value of this whole program, is understanding this scripting process. The first time I went to try a car, I was sitting parked across in another car park. I did kind of hide a little bit the first time I did this in my Peugeot 206, very old. And I was going to the Jaguar car dealership. And I was just sitting in the car and I was thinking, okay, I'm going. It's like, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going anytime. I'm going. It's like, okay, just a minute. Just wait a few minutes. It's like, I'm going. Okay. You put your hand on your door and no. And then I started thinking, it's like, why am I not going? Why won't I let myself just go to a dealership? They're there to sell cars. That's the whole point they exist. They want people to come in to ask to buy a car. And I'm too scared to go and do it. So I took out pen and paper and I started writing down the reasons why I'm not going. Well, I'm too young. I'm not dressed well enough. He'll know I don't have a car. Blah, 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 blah. And I started writing down everything that my brain told me. And then I started to write out what I'd like it to be. And this is critical with everything. It's like I started to reframe it. Okay, he knows I look like a young man who's successful. I'm leveling up. I have businesses. And I started to change the story of I'm someone with a lot of money in the bank and I can go there and I'm feeling prosperous. Until I started to feel good. And then I said, okay, that's better. Let's go. And I still couldn't get myself to go. So I realized there's more scripting and more bullshit in there. So I wrote that down. And then I wrote down my ideal. I feel great in there. He's very welcoming. He brings me tea and coffee. We have a nice conversation. He's very nice and friendly. We go for a test drive. Until I really believed it. And once I believed it, I was able to just go. And I actually had a great time and it matched exactly my ideal. I went in, he treated me very well, we had a nice conversation, I went for a test drive, and after I just felt I leveled up 10x in life. It was crazy. I just felt like I deserved the prosperity for having stepped over this barrier and gone and done this. So that's what we're doing in this process is, if you're going to do this, notice that there is any scripts that came out. Write them down. And we're going to start writing how we would like the scripts to be. And this is a process I do for many things in life. You'll realize everything we're doing in how to attract a new car, it also works for everything else in life. How to attract anything else you want in your life. We have a garbage script. If you want a new partner, a new relationship, you see a really beautiful person, you're too scared to go and talk to them, you have a script. So you'd write that down, write down the ideal, and then when you really internalize the ideal, you'll be able to go and take the action. So we're going to start getting used to this habit of rewriting the script. So I want you to write down how it feels when you go to these car dealerships and how much you enjoy this process and how much you feel it's normal and natural to be in these higher value places. So try that a little bit. Just take a little bit of time, write out a little bit of how you'd like it to feel. And then I shall see you on the next one. Clear the scripts.